So jumping right into this tutorial, right now I'm just starting out with my eyebrows. That's what I start my makeup with every single day. If you'd like an eyebrow tutorial, leave a comment below because I feel like everybody's eyebrow routine is different and different eyebrow shapes and products work different on everybody else's face.
Don't have to share with no one else. Don't keep your secrets to yourself. It's Kama Sutra show and tell. Yeah. Whoa, there's loving in your eyes that pulls me closer. It's so subtle, I'm in trouble, but I love to be in trouble with you. Let's move and get it on. You got the healing that I want, just like they say in the song. Until the dawn, let's run and get it on. You got to give it up to me. I'm screaming mercy, mercy, please. Just like they say in the song. Until the dawn, let's run and get it on.
So now going into skin prep, since I have really oily skin, I'm going to take this Matte Rescue by Benefit. It's from their Professionals collection. And I'm pretty much just going to apply this wherever I feel like I need the most mattifying. I have really oily skin like I mentioned. And after that, I'm going to go into prepping my eyes with this Studio Finish concealer just so that my eyeshadow is brighter and it stays longer. So pretty much just put this all over my eyes. So now for the actual eyes, I'm going to start with my transition shade, which is the color Naked from the Naked 1 palette. It's this really light brown. And I'm just using a dual-ended brush from that came with the palette. I'm using the fluffy side just to put it in my crease so I have a nice base color that blends into everything. So now going back into my Naked palette, I'm going to be taking this color Buck to create a transition. And with the same brush, I'm just going to sweep it along my crease. I'm just speeding this up because it takes a while. So now I'm just taking this fluffy brush, it's by the brand Kala, and I'm just going to smooth and make this transition really flawless. I don't want it to be chunky. So now I'm just going into this little 4 eyeshadows by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going into this single called Hot Chocolate. Taking a pencil brush, I'm just going to be focusing this color on my outer V, trying to build up dimension with this eyeshadow, make it a little bit more in depth.
We got this king size to ourselves. Don't have to share with no one else. Don't keep your secrets to yourself. It's Kama Sutra show and tell. Yeah. Whoa, there's loving in your eyes that pulls me closer. It's so subtle, I'm in trouble, but I love to be in trouble with you. Let's move and get it on. You got the healing that I want, just like they say in the song. Until the dawn, let's run and get it on. You got to give it up to me. I'm screaming mercy, mercy, please.
Moving on to the actual eyelids, even though our eye is already set with my concealer, I'm going to just take this NYX eyeshadow base, and it's the whitest one I could find. Sorry, my camera isn't picking it up, but it is by NYX and it is white. So to put this on, I'm just taking this concealer brush. It's by the brand Mary Kay. It's really old, just something flat to press it on. Picking up a little bit of product and just placing it in the center of the lid. Sorry I'm covering it, but it's just literally in the center. Okay, so I'm going back into my Naked palette and I'm gonna pick up the second to lightest color. It's called Sin. Sorry my camera really isn't picking it up. It's like a really nice champagne almost rose gold color, and I'm just taking that same brush from the Naked palette with the flat side and just packing this on my lid wherever we set it with the white eyeshadow base. So just continue to pack it. I find pressing it gives you the most color and the most coverage to get it really bright and almost like a highlight just on your lid. You really want it to shine. So going back into the Naked palette with that same side of the brush, I'm going to grab this purpley magenta color called Hustle and pick some of that up. Just focus it in between the hot chocolate color and the Sin color to build up some dimension. So now I'm picking up this pencil brush and I'm just going to grab some of the color Virgin from the Naked palette and put it in my inner tear duct to give my eye a little bit of highlight. This really opens up your eyes. This step really brings it together. Then I'm just going to highlight my brow. I don't really like to do this, but I feel like it does make the eyeshadows look a little bit more put together. So next is eyeliner, super sped up. I'm just using the Kat Von D eyeliner, the tattoo one. Just wanted to speed it up. I can do an eyeliner tutorial. Leave a comment below if you'd like to see that. And then after my Kat Von D eyeliner, since it is a little shiny, I'm just taking this matte NYX eyeliner. I really love the matte eyeliner look. Just going over my subtle wing. So again, if you want to see another YouTube tutorial on just my winged eyeliner, because it is a process and this is pretty sped up, leave a comment down below. So moving on to the face, I'm taking my Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation, which is really matte. I love it for my oily skin. I'm just taking about 1 pump and a half, and really quickly I'm just going to dot it all over my face. So speeding that up just so you can see, I dot it all over my face, bring it down to my neck, and taking this Beauty Blender dupe from Sephora, I'm just going to blend this into my skin. And I'm making sure that I'm bringing this down because this is definitely not my cover girl. So off camera I went ahead and popped on some lashes. These are the Demi Wispies. Next I'm taking my concealer. This is in the color Vanilla. It's the NARS concealer. And I'm just applying it where I'm going to highlight. So under my eyes, kind of in a triangle shape, and then on my head, down the bridge of my nose, and onto my chin. Then I'm blending this out really quickly. You guys know the drill. Blend it till it's seamless. Alright, going into my disgustingly dirty Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight and contour palette, I'm going in with that banana shade and this Sephora airbrush brush. Just gonna put that banana shade wherever I highlighted, you know, under my eyes. I'm not baking in this tutorial, I'm just setting it. So now going in with my Shade and Light brush with the shade side, going back into my contour kit. I'm gonna take all 3 shades, a blend of it, and sculpt out my contour. This is my favorite part of my makeup every day. It really brings out your features. So I'm following the rules of 3, where I just do the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, and then trying to give myself a jawline, because we all know I need one. Then with the other end of that, and with the lightest highlighting shade, I'm going to go ahead and highlight the highest points of my face and down the bridge of my nose a little bit. Next is blush with this angled brush. I'm going into some MAC blush. I really don't know the color, and
just like they say in the song, till the dawn, let's mom and get it on.
now that I fixed my brush, I'm just putting my blush in between my contour and my highlight. Then with this really fluffy brush, I'm just gonna blend everything together so nothing's on top of itself. So taking my liquid highlighter, I'm just going to highlight the highest points of my face again for a little bit more in depth. I love highlighting. So now I'm blending this out again with my beauty sponge. So now I'm going back into my Naked palette and just picking up those same eyeshadows to go underneath my eyes. I popped on my lashes, just fixing them, and I'm going to grab my favorite mascara. It's by MAC, and just coating my lower lashes and a little bit of my upper lashes. Finally, the lips. I'm lining with MAC's lip liner in the color Strip Down. This is my favorite pink brown color, and next I'm going in with ColourPop's Deeper Liquid Lipstick and just applying this inside of where I lined. This is by far my favorite nudish, pinkish shade. I just love it so much. I love ColourPop and they're so affordable. I feel like you should really get your hands on it. Now I'm just going to take my Studio Finish concealer one last time and really define my lips, make sure that they're perfectly lined, nothing is smudged because you don't want smudged lips. And now I'm just blending it out with my finger. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed my first tutorial. If you'd like to see any other videos or you tried this look out, comment below. Definitely tag me on your Instagram pictures if you tried this look out. Thanks guys.